Greetings, my virtual peeps. So, you've made it halfway through the Introduction to English 12 Honors Online. You're now entering Lesson 2, Motivation and Time Management are key. And remember, I have told you over and over and over again, I know you know how to read, I know you know how to write, but this course is going to teach you how to be autonomous, meaning independent, how to time manage better and know where your strengths are and where there are areas in which you need to improve upon. So in this particular lesson, you are going to learn why is it important for students to collaborate, because even though you are in an online virtual environment and we all want to just do our work and move on, there are times where you need to feel part of a community. And why should students reflect upon their own learning styles and your motivations? So here's your essential question, and like always, use the next to click into the lesson. So go through your essential question. You have your note taker like normal. Scroll down and you have your instructions. There is a nice video there about motivation as well. Then you're going to go into your collaboration portion, just like usual. They're all set up the same. So the first discussion board is how much time does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? This might be a little old for some of you because this commercial actually played years and years ago. But the owl was impatient. He did 1, 2, 3, and then he chomped on it. So, think about how much time is actually needed for you to put into this course. Right now, you might feel like you're putting a lot of time into it, but if you really sat down and figured it out, I'm sure you're not putting in as much as you think you are. So, you want to think about each week, what will you do and how will you do it? Then the next discussion is time management. In this particular discussion, there is a video that you need to watch. It is very short, however, it is very appropriate for what you are going through, and it should help you out. Again, make sure you're reading directions. Your prompt is right here, and your replies. Who do you need to reply to? Most of them do say to. Just make sure you vary who you reply to. And then the third one is all about success. Obviously, I want you to be successful, you want to be successful, your parents want you to be successful, etc. So, think about that as you're moving along. It's important to think about that prior to really getting into the meat of the course. After your collaborative activities, you have a vocabulary review with Quizlet. And then you have your big assignment. This is called a narrated presentation. For some of you, I know you've done this before, so you have an idea of what my expectation is. But for those of you who really don't understand, basically you're making a video. You can do it very simply by creating a PowerPoint, using Screencast-O-Matic to do what I am doing right now and make the video and have it put it all together. It's up on YouTube. Boom, you're done. Some of you, though, want to use Powtoon, or maybe you have another video creating software that you want to use. That's fine. This, though, is very, very short. You will do longer ones during the actual units in the course. Actually, it says right here, you will be creating at least 2 of them this semester. So for right now, you're practicing so that you know how to do it. So you're going to pick one of these topics. And again, something short and sweet, 3 to 4 slides, put something together. Again, I'm not, being picky about time frame. I just want to make sure that you have graphics, you have your voice, you've got something together, and it is video. I have given you some things for photos and graphics that are open. Remember, we want to stay away from copyrighted materials. Then I give you links for different places that might help you create something. Make sure to go to those and see what you would like to use. And then you can upload it. Remember, for this one, it says upload your attached script, because you do need to create a script when you're doing something like this. You can't just wing it. It sounds ridiculous. you can tell when I'm winging it, like right now, because I'm moving through and every once in a while I stutter. When I'm doing an actual video instruction, I have a script that I wrote. So you need a script and your finished video. And here is the rubric in which you will be scored for this particular assignment. As always, you have a journal reflection. I did do a recap for this one, so you know you need the journal response, which is all of this. Make sure you read it, as well as the note-taking graphic organizer from the direct instruction folder. And then finally, you have a very short lesson quiz. That's it for then. I will go into the problem-based capstone project later. If you have any questions, make sure to contact me.